Good morning, folks. It's Monday, the 9th of May 2016. It is now around about 9:30 a.m. GMT and time for our quick market forecast this morning. Starting off this morning at looking at oil, we can see that on the 4-hour chart, of course, we still had that trend line break last week. Market came down, tested the back of the trend line, pulled back away from it. It still has that level to contend with over there though, so I won't be trading oil until I have confirmation, because oil currently is in a bit of a channel and I'd like for it to break out of that channel before I trade it either in a bullish or a bearish pattern. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click through the rest of the commodities and currency pairs, and then I'm going to stand still at the trades that I've already taken this morning, so I can show you guys that. Silver, next up, still hovering around that trend line over there. Pretty much the same situation as with oil, a little bit of a channel move over there. I would like for silver to also first break out of the channel before I make a trading decision on that. Gold's still in a funnel move, just like it was last week. I would also not be entering gold unless it breaks through either the upward trend line over there or the downward trend line over there. But as long as it keeps funneling, I won't be trading gold. Now the EURUSD, remember last week, this area here that I discussed at length and said even once this becomes an official trend line break, I wouldn't be trading it because there wouldn't be much of a trade left. That is exactly what happened. The market is hanging around this trend line at the moment, and seems like it wants to extend to the long-term outer trend line over here, but we'll have to wait it out and see, guys. Right now, and I would imagine for the rest of the day, I would not be looking for trading opportunities on the Euro US dollar. Now looking at the British Pound US dollar, GBPUSD, for those of you who've been following the videos, I've been saying, probably for the last 10 days or so, that after this trend line break over here, the market will extend to the outer trend line over here, which is finally now happening. Market hung around there for quite a long time, and it's finally now pushing towards the outer trend line over there. So we'll watch it and see what happens at this trend line. If it breaks the trend line, obviously we'll trade short. If it bounces off the trend line, we'll trade long. But as you can see, the market sometimes does take time to complete its action after a trend line break. But we had the trend line break. I said it would come to the outer trend line, and there we are. It's doing exactly that. Now looking at the the USD Japanese yen. For those of you who followed the videos last week, you would also recall that I repeated a couple of times I would like to see the market first take out this level over here before I enter this trade. It has happened, and again here, guys, what we have here now is a trend line break that occurred over there with a trend line test that occurred over there, has taken all of this time and has completed all of this movement in between the two trend lines. And it now seems that eventually the market is venturing upward in a bullish pattern, and it will eventually reach the outer term trend line according to trading trend line rules. So I've entered this trade, and as you can see, I've placed my stop loss below this level here, and I've placed my take profit just underneath that level over there, which is still comfortably underneath this trend line, which I'm expecting the market to move towards. How long it's going to take? Well, I don't know. How long is a piece of string? The other currency pair that I'm trading again today is the USD South African Rand. What we can see here is that after this trend line break, let me just zoom out so you guys can recognize the graph from last week a little bit better. After this trend line break over here, I said that the market would continue its upward trading pattern, its bullish behavior, until it gets to that trend line over there. Now, what we had over the weekend is the Moody's rating agency announced that it would, for now, not change South Africa's rating to that of junk status. And that has had a bit of a positive effect on the South African Rand. However, we're not expecting it to last forever. We can see that the Rand has actually bounced off that previous level over there and over there and over there. And it seems to now be ready to complete its push through to the back, or to this trend line over here. So this is definitely a currency pair that I'm trading again today. And I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it helped you out in any way, please feel free to subscribe to this channel and follow our daily trading forecasts and afternoon overviews. So click on the button, subscribe, and we'll chat again this afternoon. In the meantime, as always guys, trade safe.